Hi, this is Koren, and I wanted to do one more Christmas themed video before the big day next week. I will not be doing a video around Christmas just because busy with other stuff, as you all will be too. But I'll see you between Christmas and New Year's with something. I don't know what yet, but I'll come up with something. Anyway, for this Christmas themed video, as if you couldn't tell with the garland on my head and my Christmas earrings, and no, that's not a angelic glow around me. It's actually a wreath that I'm trying to center so that it looks like I've had an angelic glow. Anyway, the theme of this video is Christmas traditions for me and my family over the years. And the first one is I've always kept an Advent calendar. I usually would buy a new one every year and do the countdown in December to Christmas. But a few years ago, I went and got this one from Disney, the happiest place on earth, and it's actually a 365-day countdown. It's so sad when I have to put it back to that 365 days, but as you can see right now, it's at 6 days. I also have a permanent hanging one that's upstairs outside my bedroom that has a December countdown, and maybe I'll show that to you next year, but I forgot to bring it for the video, so you won't see it this time. My second tradition is that I've always wrapped gifts all by myself. I usually wrap all my gifts and decorate the house and decorate my tree. I did it so many years alone because I was alone, and I still do it pretty much by myself, and Rob is just fine with that. He does the outside, I do the inside, but I decorate and have on those crazy, cheesy Hallmark Christmas movies because I don't think I could actually sit and watch a whole one. That's just me. But I could have it on as background while I'm doing Christmas things like wrapping gifts and decorating the house. And the house and the tree, I probably told you last year, takes me about 4 days because I just go crazy. I mean, there's decorations all over this house, and the tree is just a labor of love for me, which was on my last video, which I'll put the link to below. A third tradition is that I've always done Christmas cards, and I love Christmas cards. You know, the old-fashioned kind you mail and put in the mail and all that. I'm just a card person. Anybody that knows me knows that. And I'll always send Christmas cards. Over the years, it's changed a little bit. For the last several years, I buy my cards and support an animal rescue group. Actually found out the Suncoast Animal League, where I volunteer, had them this year, but I'd already bought mine. So I always do the cards. The one thing I don't do anymore is sign them because I get that pre-printed thing, which is a big time saver. And then always have a Christmas family photo in the card. Sometimes it's all 4 of us, the 2 dogs and Rob and I. Sometimes it's the dogs and a separate one of Rob and I. And this year I actually got a professional one done of the dogs because as we know, Toby's going through a difficult time now, and I'm not going to say it, but it's a very important Christmas for me to have a really nice picture of him. So I got this picture, and I hope it's not too glary, but I actually had it professionally done of Toby and Henry. And Henry just looks angry, like he doesn't want to be there, but Toby looks perfect, and I'm so happy. He looks so good in that picture, and I hope it's showing up. And then Rob and I actually had a picture taken. We were at Disney last weekend. Yes, at Disney again, to see all the Christmas lights and everything. Oh, this thing's itching on my head. And we had this great idea to have a picture taken at Hollywood Studios in front of the Osborne lights, which is like this phenomenal light display there, and have a Disney professional photographer take the picture. And as with all great plans, it did not quite work out because as we were on our way to the Osborne lights to have our picture taken, we had a nice little, one of our unpredictable little monsoonal rains. So Rob and I got soaked. We went to the spot where the photographer is supposed to be, and obviously they bailed because of the rain and must have gone inside somewhere. So we had to have our friend take a picture of us on a camera phone, and we were both, Rob's shirt was soaked, mine was soaked, you couldn't tell as much as his, and my hair was, it just looked terrible. But anyway, we did the picture anyway, and Rob was commented he was kind of embarrassed that the dog's picture was so much better than ours, but I'm sure people understood. Next on my traditions is watching my favorite Christmas movie of all time. Okay, a lot of you know it out there. It's a Wonderful Life. I can't even tell you how many times I've watched that movie. But actually tonight is the night I'm going to watch It's a Wonderful Life. And yes, it's and my dogs. I've actually never watched it with someone. You know, that sounds sad, doesn't it? Rob has tried, but he works so much this time of year, he has fallen asleep watching it. And I understand that. He's tired from working a lot. But I am going to be watching it tonight and crying at the end like I always do and saying the lines throughout the movie. But I just love the movie and I love the message of the movie. Next tradition is on Christmas Eve, and this is a family one. We have always gone to church on Christmas Eve for the Christmas Eve service. Duh, Christmas Eve service on Christmas Eve. That makes sense, right? And then we have always gone out to dinner. And we're actually changing that this year. We all decided it's such a hassle to go on Christmas Eve for dinner because everybody's out. It's like that one of those holidays that is just crazy to go out to dinner. So we're actually going to come back home after the Christmas Eve service. And get this, we're going to order pizza. So pizza on Christmas Eve, and it'll be a new tradition, and it'll be fun, and it'll be good. I love pizza anyway. On Christmas Day, we have a few traditions. The first one is that over the years, my dad always did a reading, usually a reading from the Bible or something about the Christmas story with Jesus and Mary and Joseph and all that. And in the last few years, I've taken over and I've been doing a reading. And it's been more of a reading about our loved ones that aren't with us anymore. It kind of started when my sister, the first Christmas, she wasn't with us. So every year now I find a reading that just kind of remembers those loved ones that aren't around to be here with us for Christmas anymore. Another Christmas Day tradition is my dad always played Santa. He didn't actually dress up as Santa. He just was Santa and handed out the gifts. And he did them one by one and tried to rotate so it's like one person didn't open like 5 things in a row, and we each would wait. And this is when we're obviously grown up. As kids, you're just in there ripping open everything. There's no control. But this is as we've gotten more mature and become adults, that my dad would hand out one gift at a time, and we watch that person open the gift and enjoy that. So that torch has been passed to my husband Rob in recent years, and now he is the Santa who hands out one gift at a time for everyone. So that's a tradition. It takes a while to open the gifts, but it's really fun to enjoy seeing everyone open their presents. And last is our actual Christmas Day dinner. It's always a big turkey dinner made by my mom. She still loves to do it. Even at 86 years old, we offered to have it brought in because obviously I wasn't going to do it. No one wants me to do it. Tried it once. Big disaster. Anyway, long story. But so we thought we could get it catered by Publix, which is our grocery store here. My mom insisted, so she'll do the turkey, the dressing, and the sweet potatoes. I'm doing the vegetable, and our dear Sister of the Heart and Family of the Heart member, Georgiana, will do the dessert, and we'll have a wonderful Christmas dinner like late afternoon on Christmas Day. And then on Christmas evening, we usually watch a Christmas movie, and I haven't decided what this year, but we always watch one of the traditional Christmas movies, and just enjoy spending time as a family after all the craziness of the pre-Christmas activities and Christmas Day. So anyway, whatever your traditions are, I hope you have been enjoying I can talk. Have been enjoying them during this Christmas season, and a Merry Christmas to everyone. And just on a quick little side note, I didn't do a 5-month update on Toby and his situation, but he's doing great, and knock on wood, so far so good. And there he is, barking in the background. It wouldn't be one of my videos without one of the dogs barking. So Henry's actually sitting over here staring at me going, she's talking to herself again. Uh-oh. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope it's safe and happy, and you're surrounded by the people you love most, like I will be.